finally here at Mount Helix, trying to get some outdoor footage. So the picture is a little bit better, the quality is a little bit better. I'm still learning this whole editing and using the different apps and things. This month of June has been, well, June gloom is in San Diego, as we say. I was here earlier and it was raining, and now we're back and finally the sun is out. So we're gonna give it a try. The pose that I'm featuring this month is the Ustrasana, or the Camel's pose. It is considered an intermediate pose, so you do need to have pretty good, strong core and pretty flexible back in order to do it. So if you are unable to do this pose, you will start in your hero's pose, down on your knees, and you're just going to basically open up the chest slightly by placing the hands on the mat behind you, on the fingertips, rolling the shoulders back, opening up the chest, feeling a stretch across your collarbone, and then tilting your head back, and maybe placing the palms flat so that you're feeling a little bit more of a bend in your spine and a little bit more of a stretch in your abs here. Now the actual pose, you actually will have to come up on your knees, and I'm just going to show the correct alignment. Should be hip distance apart. A good way to check yourself is to place 2 fists down on the mat, and it's about 2 fists width for proper alignment. So again, knees in line with hips. Starting in your modified mountain pose, to begin the pose, you're going to take the palms of your hands and place them at the back of your hips. And there are a couple of different ways of doing that. You can have the fingertips facing up or down, depending on how comfortable your wrists are. So I do it this way because it also helps me to get a nice stretch in my wrist. To draw your elbows together and feel a little bit more of a stretch in your shoulders, and then you're going to tilt your head back, look up at the ceiling, and hold the back bend here. To take it up a notch, you're going to reach your left hand to your left heel, and then your right hand to your right heel. Another alternative here is to tuck your toes and lift your heels up closer, so that might be a little bit easier. Another way of getting a deeper stretch is if you bring your knees together. So having your knees together will give you a little bit more of a stretch in your hip flexors and at the front of your thighs as well. So it's going to be a slightly different stretch if you have that range of motion, the strength and the flexibility. The way that I like to get out of the pose, or the correct way without hurting your low back, is going to be by placing your hands back at your hips, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, returning yourself up to the kneeling position here. Now there's also an advanced version. They usually do it in the like very advanced classes, the Ashtanga yoga classes. It's actually called the lightning bolt pose. So I'm just going to demonstrate it just because I'm able to. For those of you that are interested in seeing, once you're in your comfortable camel's position, you're going to begin to walk your hands closer to your knees, so they're about mid-calf area, and then you're going to bend all the way back as far as you can go, touching your forehead, or not your forehead, your crown of your head to the mat, holding it here. Ooh, that's a really deep back bend. Anyway, so that was your camel's pose. Again, you're opening up the chest, so if anybody has any kind of breathing problems, asthma, etc., some of the chest openers are really good to open up the lungs and to open up the heart chakra. Again, in yoga, you do a lot of twists, a lot of back bends. They're all very good for keeping your spine young and healthy and lubricating the little discs in between your vertebrae. Contraindications. Okay, so knee problems. I always emphasize having extra knee padding, because your knees can hurt when you're down on the ground for long periods of time. And then again, if you have any kind of injuries, shoulders, neck, consult your doctor. So, all right, anyway, so that was it, I guess. We're good. So that's a wrap.